Hey, spirit fairy visitors, set your inner inhibitions on fire. You are now in a zone of limitlessness. We are about to take off on a spiritual journey of discovery into Wizardology, written by Merlin the Wizard in 1577. Before we get started, keep in mind some of the language is from 1577. Chapter 2, A Wizard's Map of the World. Before you can see whither you are going, you must know where you are now. Wizards may be found all throughout the known world and beyond, and there are several different sorts. This map of the world may assist the apprentice in locating these other sorts of wizards. It must be remarked, however, that it has been compiled merely with the knowledge of non-wizard cartographers, and is therefore somewhat lacking in accuracy. In the unlikely event that you eventually achieve the power of flight, it will be a task of little moment to familiarize yourself with the actual layout of the terrestrial globe. It will then be in your power to offer considerable navigational assistance to sailors. A spell to assist sailors. Mix the ground horn of a sea serpent with dried albatross spittle and blow into a ship's sails as you cry, "West run, wind. Wind while thou blow. The small rain down can rain. All sailors roam, but long for home, so blow them back again." South American wizards. Few know about the great South American wizards who are, even now, doing what they can to save the remnants of their people from the conquistadors. At the secret council of Cajamarca in 1532, it was decided that most of the remaining wizards should go into hiding, awaiting the most favorable moment to reveal themselves once more. European wizards. Eschewing the true wizardological path, European wizards generally delight in demonstrations of their powers by means of tawdry tricks and pompous illusions. Europe is also awash with fake wizards. Scourges and disasters such as famines, plagues, and wars induce some desperate unfortunates to turn to even the most heinous charlatans for relief. Lap shamans, often dressed in red and white furs and bearing toys and gifts on their reindeer-pulled sleighs, the lap shamans of the extreme north are the merriest of all wizards. They use their magic to bring good luck to huntsmen and to call down good weather. Their jolly antics bring joy and laughter during the coldest, darkest days of the winter months. Arabian Sages. During the period of the so-called Dark Ages in Europe, it was the learned wizards of Arabia who kept the bright flame of wizardology burning in their writings, books, and lamps. These wizards specialize in dealings with jinn or genies, and with all kinds of enchantment, particularly of everyday items such as carpets and magical lamps. Indian Fakirs are among the wisest of all wizards. They are particularly reluctant to involve themselves in worldly affairs and have a low opinion of apprentices. They are given to certain extravagances, such as living for months without food on the top of tall poles. In this way, they demonstrate the fact that they are somewhat above the common herd. Chinese masters. Most Chinese wizards live in remote mountain regions where they spend their time communing with lung dragons or suggesting various unlikely recipes for the elixir of life to local alchemists. They have kindly natures, but like the Indian Fakirs, are generally reluctant to involve themselves in the affairs of ordinary humans. The stars. In addition to becoming familiar with the general layout and contours of the earth, the apprentice must also learn to recognize celestial objects, as some spells are best carried out under the influence of certain stars. In any case, rising at midnight to seek out the constellations of the zodiac, and rising again before dawn to study spellcraft are excellent ways to develop magical discipline. Witches and wizards. There is no essential difference between witches and wizards. While a witch most usually prepares charms and potions for the benefit of the neighbors, a wizard has loftier aims. A woman or man may choose to become either. I hope you enjoyed Chapter 2, A Wizard's Map of the World. Our next chapter is Chapter 3, The Master Wizard's Workshop. If you did enjoy this video, please take a moment to subscribe and get ready for the next chapter. After all, audiobook reading is the quickest and easiest method to get informed.